Caribbean Export and CAIPA partners with JAMPRO to bring us the inaugural staging of the Outsource to the Caribbean conference.
This is the first Outsource to the Caribbean event ever held, and Jamaica is honored and pleased to be the first host of this event.
The conference is said to be a demonstration to the world that we are serious about improving conditions in the region to grow the BPO sector, and as such is being held under the theme leveraging the nearshore Caribbean for outsourcing services.
In 2010, the sector provided employment for 47,000 workers. By 2015, this number had increased to 74,000.
BPO sector is hugely important to the Caribbean. We have close to 100,000 people employed in the BPO sector in the Caribbean, which we think is phenomenal.
I've been trying to promote for a number of years now the fact that the Caribbean is a fantastic location, not just to service English-speaking Canadians, of which you know there are many, but as you also probably know, roughly 25% of Canadians count French as their mother tongue. So when you're contacting an organization and you need support, about 1 in 4 individuals is going to press 2 for French on the telephone. Now, with the French-speaking capabilities that you find in Haiti, as an example, that's a great location in which you could diversify your delivery platform away from domestic French-speaking delivery or from North Africa into the Caribbean, much more of a nearshore play.
BPO and other professional services generated over US $2 billion in revenue in 2014. Calculations show that companies in the region generate close to US $25 million in revenue for every 1,000 agents employed. I think the BPO sector is one of the greatest potential areas for growth and employment creation right now for Jamaica and for the region. Because we are where we are in terms of our proximity to the largest markets in the world that are, doing business process outsourcing. We're native English speakers. We're highly qualified. As they say, location is everything. We're near.
Let's face facts. When you look at the Philippines today of having over 1.3 million people in this sector, and US-based companies looking at diversifying their footprints, de-risking themselves somewhat. Jamaica can't take all of that. Jamaica can't even take a smidgen of that. But if we, as a Caribbean Union, work together and band together and invest in each of our countries, we can take a lot more than what Jamaica can take by itself. So that is the ethos of today's event.
It's one thing for us to go to shows of such abroad, but we're one small country, being Jamaica, or even several countries in the Caribbean region, trying to promote against the Mexicos of the world, the Philippines of the world, even North America to an extent. And you don't really get the view that you should get by going to these shows. So by bringing people to Jamaica, for them, being able to see what Jamaica has to offer and what the region has to offer, it actually shows them that, make them think and scratch their head that, maybe it's time we actually look seriously about outsourcing to Jamaica.
As investors, some of you already know that the Caribbean is a gold mine, a new investment frontier with significant opportunities to grow or advance your business goals. So for many of you, we do not need to sell you on the Caribbean. As savvy business people, you are already aware of the many benefits the Caribbean holds for your businesses. And so we are ready to sign on the dotted line and make those deals with you today.
I see the Caribbean has an opportunity to grow the industry if they start moving faster than the competitors. As you know, the global players, they have a lot of concerns about automation coming, but I think the Caribbean players are far smaller, and I think they can compete for, using automation to compete against these players they don't want to use automation.
we're a region. We're small individually, but together as a region, we're a force. And we have niche areas of competencies. Trinidad, definitely in F&A. Jamaica was great with the customer service, call center, BPO. I see everyone is on the same trend. Everyone is thinking exactly what I'm now reporting, that as a region, we can do this. We all have the abilities. So I think it's now to put action to the words.